Welcome to the continuing adventures of the members of the Florida Powerboat Club. This is Stu Jones, and we have moved across the state line to Alabama for the first annual Orange Beach Powerboat Week on this beautiful May weekend, where we had a large turnout of high-performance enthusiasts, a lot of pretty ladies for the Miss Powerboat Week contest, and a 5-day format starting on a Wednesday and running right through to a Sunday afternoon. We're going to have several episodes of feature coverage of this exciting first time here in Orange Beach, Alabama. And as always, these episodes are presented by Mercury Racing, our partner on the all-new Project 1080 38 cigarette, powered by twin Mercury Racing 540s. And a very special introduction to our presenting sponsor, the Wharf at Orange Beach, which is going to be headquarters for this new event. Great lodging, docking, and of course, entertainment. And let's recap on our sponsor presentation once again. Mercury Racing, our presenting sponsor for this series of YouTube episodes, along with offleaseonly.com, the nation's used car destination, along with these leading performance marine manufacturers who have supported the Florida Powerboat Club throughout our 2019 Powerboating in Paradise series. And before we get things kicked off, let's talk about this amazing wharf in Orange Beach, because it has all of the facilities and amenities that any poker run could ever need, starting with amazing lodging. They've got a retail complex. They've got rides for the family and kids, entertainment 24/7, a light show every night here along Main Street. The lodging includes luxurious condos as well as a Spring Hill Suites right here on property. Plenty of truck and trailer parking, which was fantastic because that makes it so much easier for everybody who comes in with these giant rigs and these huge trailers to haul these beautiful boats. I was able to park my motorhome here. The boat ramp is only about 3 or 4 miles away, so launching is easy, and access to Orange Beach from the east or from the west is extremely easy coming in off of I-10. And of course, the highlight for all of us was this fabulous first-class marina, floating dock facilities with a very professional staff and easy access in an eastbound or westbound direction along the intracoastal waterway, which gave us abundant waterways for our poker run agenda. So let's get rolling with our feature coverage of this 5-day event, which kicked off with this Trucks and Boats Parade on a Wednesday night. The starting event was really ideal because similar to what we do at the Emerald Coast Poker Run, we had the advantage of having everybody with their boats still on trailers as they just rolled into town. But really to be able to take advantage of this incredible venue along Main Street with this light show, which is really spectacular. You can see all of the lights on the palm trees, and they're all timed out to music, and it happens every night at 7 o'clock or when the sun goes down, and the whole street comes to life with this music, and it's very upbeat, and the lights are flashing away. They've got millions invested in this entertainment feature every evening, and no better place than for us to roll down Main Street with our trucks and boats. Everybody was on board in the boats, and we gave a lot of people beads so they could throw them out to the crowd. Not the crazy crowds that we have in Destin, of course, but, you know, this is our first time for this event, and it's going to take a little while for everybody to know that we're here. But when the word gets out, I'm sure we're going to have lots of families and kids lining the streets to catch those beads. There's Lynn Archambault in her 43 Outer Limits. She's always up for the party, and looks like she's manning that cockpit all by herself today, as Jim, of course, is driving that sport chassis truck that they used to pull the boat all over from Georgia to all the poker runs in Florida. And I was very happy to see this family team return. That's the Panapintos with their Bajas. Dad's got a 30 Baja, and son Lance Jr. has got this 24 with a really cool truck with those LEDs, the blue LEDs from the truck. So they run the event together. Now Lance says, "Dad, I'm not going to ride with you anymore. I want my own boat." so they're like 2 trucks and 2 boats on every poker run. I got to love that. And very happy to have the Project 1080 here in the parade with my wife Jackie and our FPC girl Marissa on board throwing out the beads. The boat was looking great. We got our friend Chris to tow it around through the parade while I was able to get some video and some photos of the event. But a really fun event, and not a huge parade, probably about a dozen or maybe 14 boats I think that did the entire parade. But that's all you need to get things kicked off. And it was a really big parade course. I mean, we did Main Street in both directions, but the wharf is so big that we actually had other roadways that we could navigate throughout the wharf's property, and we could have been doing this thing for hours. I mean, the wharf is huge, and I'm sure that we could have navigated in a lot of different directions, but we kept it short and sweet. And here's Grander Marine in their big 43-foot fountain that they brought to the event. And you saw that one. That's why we call it the Trucks and Boats Parade here, pulling this 38-foot Ocean Express that belongs to Wes Harlow, who lives close by in Pensacola. And of course, we leave the biggest to the last, and the flagship of this parade, Scott Favre's 50-foot Outer Limits. It's an SV50 sit-down boat, very fast, Twin Mercury Racing 1350s. Wow, there you go. I don't know how he made it around the traffic circle, but he's got a good driver, that's for sure. But yeah, this indeed is the biggest boat that was on the parade, and just a beautiful Outer Limits at that. And it's probably an ideal time now to thank Scott Favre and his father, Art Favre, who, really hosted this event, made this event possible by supporting us with the presenting sponsorship program. And I do want to point out that we could never have pulled this off without their support. So very happy to have them on board so that we can continue this event for years to come. And before we wrap up the parade, I want to thank my sponsor, Myco Trailers. Here's a great shot of that new Myco aluminum trailer, painted aluminum. Look at how the LED lights are shining up on the trailer. It's got all the features you could ever ask for, and it rolls down the highway behind my motorhome like it's not even there. So thanks to everybody who joined us for the Trucks and Boats Parade. It was a great way to kick off this event. And Thursday morning, we woke up to beautiful weather here at the Wharf in Orange Beach. A little closer look now at these great facilities for all of the truck and trailer parking. Plenty of room to roll in and stage here with your trucks and trailers. Very safe and secure. In fact, they had security all night long driving around on a golf cart to make sure all the equipment was safe. But this is the kind of thing that we need as poker runners. You roll into town and you don't want to be in a situation where am I going to park my stuff? I don't want to go in the water yet. I want to settle in. I want to check into the hotel. I want to have a nice meal. I want to just chill because I was on the road for several hours. And this is great. We just rolled in, parked our stuff safely for the overnight, and then the next morning get up and start heading for the ramp. And I would have to say that a boat ramp on property is the only thing that the Wharf is missing, but they certainly have everything else. But really, it's only about a 4-mile ride to the boat ramp, and there's not a lot of traffic getting down there. Boggy Point is the name of the ramp. It's the nearest one, and certainly the biggest one. You can see lots of room to move around. No limitations on really the size of the boat that you can launch here, and it's got a nice steady drop off, nothing crazy. There's another ramp about another mile or two over towards the beach. That's also a very good ramp. Either one of them worked fine for us, and as we all got in the water. The plan today is just to get in the water and go for a fun run for Thursday. Remember that not all of the boats are here yet in town. Maybe about half of them are here. Probably a dozen or 15 boats have rolled into town so far. So this way we're going to be able to get out and at least shake the boats down, go for lunch, and explore the local waterways. But really, got to say that the facilities here in Orange Beach, Alabama are very, very boater friendly. Well, I can't help noticing the variety of boats that are going to be here on the run this weekend. Catamarans, V-bottoms, center consoles, pretty much every description. And I think that is clearly going to be the new normal for all of our poker run events. And what I like about it is that there is a place for everybody to run, and there's a speed class for every kind of boat in the club now. And I think that really welcomes more people to the whole fabric of our lifestyle and being able to do these poker runs. From 22 foot to 50 foot, from 50 miles an hour to 150 miles an hour. It really doesn't matter anymore. You know, we're going to find the class for you to run in, and you're always going to find other people in the club who have similar preferences to you when it comes to how fast you want to run and the type of boat that you have. So I think that is really the magic about this sport and about the way that this club has evolved over the years, and that's why we're having fun at places here like Orange Beach. Now we're up and running here in Project 1080. We're going to be the official chase boat today. I love saying that because that means there's a lot of boats here that are way faster than us, and we're going to let them go ahead and have their fun. But on the Intracoastal now, we're not going to go very far. We are heading eastbound from the Wharf along the Intracoastal Waterway, heading towards Pensacola. Not going to get that far. We're actually going to go to Perdido Key. There's a couple of nice restaurants on the water in that area. I think that's what's really exciting about Orange Beach, Alabama, and boating around here is there's so many places to go. You could go out and hit 2 or 3 places a day and go for days and days and still never hit all of them. Things started off with a bang. Wednesday night kickoff party with the Trucks and Boats Parade at the Wharf for the first annual Orange Beach Powerboat Week. And today, day 2, Thursday, a fun run to Perdido Key. Checking out this new Sunset Grill, which is attached to this giant dry storage marina. But the best thing is it was all protected water today. We took a little ride out today in the Gulf. It was a little bit bumpy, so we decided to stay in the protected waters today. Altogether, about a dozen boats came out for this little fun run to Sunset Grill. Just a little bit of, I guess you could say, a shakedown for the big weekend. Remember, we have 2 poker runs back-to-back, a new format, a Friday poker run that's eastbound to Pensacola, and then a Saturday poker run that's going to be westbound to Mobile Bay. So lots of stuff going on here with the first annual Orange Beach Powerboat Week. And I guess you could say an informal introduction to the all-new Alabama Powerboat Club. Here with the members of the Florida Powerboat Club today having fun with a powerboating lifestyle on the agenda. Well, I've just got to say that was a fantastic lunch stop at the Sunset Grill. Everyone enjoyed their seafood, and I got to remind everybody we were in Florida there, so that's how close we are here to the Alabama-Florida state line here when we're at the wharf. Riding on board now with Jim and Lynn Archambault, and this is a great segment because it gives you, the viewer out there, a chance to see and feel what it's like to ride in one of these high-performance boats.
Shambo, this is my wife, Lynn.
I'm Lynn.
We had the pleasure of bringing back the photography crew aboard the Outer Limits, keeping it real today. It was an awesome little ride up the river here.
Orange Beach Poker Run so far has two thumbs up.
Well, there's a truly dedicated couple, very loyal to the sport, doing a lot of poker runs all the time. You know, everybody really in this club is very dedicated to this lifestyle because it takes a lot. But no matter how many miles you drove to be here, when you arrive at a destination like the Wharf, it's really worth it because the facilities here are first class. Look at this beautiful marina. Everyone's got their own slip. It's a floating dock marina. The staff here was very professional and friendly. And look just off in the distance. That's your condo. You're literally staying in your hotel or your condo that is just steps away from your boat. That's the kind of venue that poker runners really like, and that's why the Wharf is just our perfect home for the Orange Beach Powerboat Week. But we've done our boating for the day now, and as we see the sun drop down slowly, we're going to start shifting gears and planning for the evening, and that's where this venue really, really shines because we have a giant party venue every night. We're about to show you that and get our entertainment program underway. And to kick off our evening festivities, we're still here right on Main Street in the Wharf, and along Main Street is a great party venue called the Port. It's a large party room with a full bar, and we're able to have it catered for dinner functions, and also a great entertainment venue because it's got a giant stage, DJ, lighting, everything you'd need to throw a big private party. And we were also able to get our liquor license, so we had all of our favorite beverages to keep our guests truly entertained and highly spirited. And we decided to follow a similar format to what we do at the Emerald Coast with a missed Powerboat Week contest, so we decided Thursday night was the ideal evening to kick it all off.
What you doing, guys? Hanging out at the port? You know what I like about the port? It's at the Wharf. You know what I like about the Wharf? You don't have to drive anywhere. Everything's right here, right? So we can have fun tonight. We're gonna do a party here tomorrow night with catering. Heavy hors d'oeuvres sponsored by Off Lease Boats Direct. And then Saturday night, sponsored by A La Comp, is gonna be our big dinner awards party. So we're here at the port. Yeah, that's gonna be the big one. So we've got everybody coming down here 3 nights in a row because we wanted to have a private venue that we could hang out with all our Powerboat Club people. I think that we need to start filling that judging table up because we need to get these girls up on the stage. So Kayla, what do you think? We get some girls in about 10 minutes? It's 8:15. Well, let's make it 5 minutes then, right? All right, let's play some music. Let's have a party tonight. Orange Beach Powerboat Week. Let's go.
Right? Okay. Contestant number 1 from Pensacola, make some noise for Jasmine.
Her favorite powerboat is a cigarette 1080.
Contestant number 2 from Auburn, Alabama, make some noise for Andrea.
One more time, make some noise for Andrea.
Contestant number 3 from Pensacola, make some noise for Chanel.
And her greatest accomplishment is creating a human.
Contestant number 4 from Gulf Shores, Alabama, make some noise for Lindsay.
Lindsay's dream job is to be a professional actress.
Contestant number 5 from Ocean Springs, make some noise for Tesla.
Tesla's dream job is to be a life coach or fitness coach.
Contestant number 6 from Pensacola, Florida, make some noise for Shelby.
Her special talent, she can lift her elbow.
Contestant number 7 from New Orleans, make some noise for Chloe.
Chloe's hobbies include traveling, going to the gym, hiking, and going to concerts.
Contestant number 8 from Pensacola, Florida, make some noise for Victoria.
Victoria's greatest accomplishments is finishing college and getting her dream job.
Contestant number 9 from Gulf Shore, Alabama, make some noise for Sarah.
Her greatest accomplishment is buying her own boat.
Contestant number 10 from Biloxi, make some noise for Amber.
Amber's hobbies include video games, attending music festivals, and anything that gets her adrenaline going.
And contestant number 11 from Pensacola, Florida, make some noise for Bridget.
Her dream job is teaching belly dancing classes and workshops around the world.
You guys give them a 10, obviously you're in love, okay? You can't give all the girls 10s because then you're in love with all the girls. Then you have not done your job as a good judge.
Are you ready for the top 5? Orange Beach, I said, are you ready for the top 5 ladies? Somebody make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 5 for the Miss Powerboat Week. Orange Beach, make some noise.
Do you remember how we used to run against the morning sun?
Alright, we're gonna have a first runner up and then we're gonna have a winner. Your first runner up in the Miss Powerboat Week 2019 Orange Beach, Sarah.
I remember the days when it all comes back to me. Every time I go to sleep,
To be able to get a drink whenever you want one, to be able to sit and hang out with your friends. But the thing about it is that this is our culture. This is what we do. This is how we enjoy hanging out. I'm looking over at the bar there. I'm looking at guys over at the bar that I've boated with for probably 15 years or more. I got guys that come in from New York City or from Long Island to join us. Guys that have driven 1,000 miles to be here. I've got a group that just left earlier. They came from France to be here. What we have got here is a culture of people that love having life at its fullest, and I want to thank all of you.
Well, that wraps up our first episode with feature coverage of the Orange Beach Powerboat Week. In our next episode, we're going to showcase the Friday poker run. That's right, we had 2 poker runs, one Friday and one Saturday. Lovely FPC girls on the dock. Obviously, a helicopter to follow all of the action as we head eastbound in the Gulf of Mexico towards Pensacola Beach, where we're going to stop and have a wonderful lunch at the Pensacola Beach Boardwalk. And it goes without saying, plenty of high-speed action as our fleet grew to over 40 powerboat teams with performance V-bottoms, high-performance cats, and of course those performance center consoles with the big Mercury racing outboards. It's all going to be here on episode number 2 with feature coverage from our first annual Orange Beach Powerboat Week. You can catch all of these exciting episodes here on YouTube. Remember to find our channel, subscribe to the channel so you get all of the notifications when a new episode comes out. You can find us on social media on Facebook at Florida Powerboat Club and on Instagram. All of the information about upcoming events and membership is on flpowerboat.com. This is Stu Jones. Thanks for watching. Remember to be safe out there, respect your fellow boater, and always wear your life jackets. Bye for now. The Florida Powerboat Club's Poker Run event series and these YouTube episodes are presented by Mercury Racing Wide Open and by OffLeaseOnly.com, the nation's used car destination, along with these leading marine industry sponsors.